As always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell to be notified for future videos.
Hey, welcome back to the fish tank, everybody. I am Cole, and today we are presenting our video for the MLC Porsche number 6 competition with our good friend Maple Leaf Customs. And today, guys, we are working on this pretty rusty and crusty looking Porsche 924. And what we're going to do today is something a little different, but it's a CDC kind of build. Let's jump into it. So with this being an older casting, we had some work to do to get them rivets to be drilled out. Uh, I did it the hard way and started drilling with just a drill bit, and I didn't put a pre-tapped hole where I wanted to drill it out, which was on me, but honestly I wasn't even thinking. And luckily, that post that we are drilling out right now will be soon eliminated anyway. With that said, we're going to get this car all apart, we're going to clean some pieces, and then we're going to get this car into the stripper. Once this thing was fully blown apart, we are going to examine our pieces. So it looks like this car was in a sandbox or was stuck at the bottom of a container for a long time. It was full of dirt, mildew, sand, dust, everything and anything that you can think of. And that paint was not worth saving. So with that said, we are going to move on to the chum bucket, throw our casting in there, and let her sit for a couple of days. Believe it or not, that paint was so bad it didn't come off for pretty much anything. I removed it multiple times from the stripper, and it took a long time to remove it. I thought it was going to come off pretty easily. While we're waiting for the paint to strip off, we're going to clean our parts. So as you guys saw in the previous shot, our parts were pretty dirty. They were covered in mud and dirt and sand and everything else under the sun. So all it really needed was a good cleaning. And as you guys see here, some soapy water with your toothbrush does the job. We also cleaned up our glass. It did pretty good, but we kind of left it as is because the glass kind of gave me the idea for the theme of our build. And with that said, let's talk about that real quick. So the theme that I went with was like kind of you find it in a garage as is hot rod drag car. And what I did was we put some racing slicks on the car. We're gonna cut up the hood so we can put an engine in it. And our paint job was nowhere near perfect, and I was okay with that. And you guys will see that very soon. We did tweak it a little bit to make it look a little bit more worn out, but when I sprayed the car, it wasn't perfect as it was. So we just went with the, well, kind of worn out, tired look and then clear coated it. As you guys see here, what we're doing now is moving on to our base. So we grooved what we needed to groove, and we are going to eliminate the little posts that came stock just so we can fit those bigger wheels and tires on it. Because the rubber tires did fight us a little bit, but in the end, we did win. And you guys will see that process coming very soon. So once the car finally made it out of the stripper, I swear to you guys, it was like 3 or 4 times that it went in and out of the stripper. That yellow paint was just like caked on there. It was like the car got really hot at one point, and the paint just did not want to come off. But after some hard work, as you guys see here, it did eventually come off, and it did start to look good again. And I was like, this car is pretty promising for something really nice. But we didn't do nice, as you guys just found out. And honestly, it's pretty cool. So like you guys said, I had this idea is we're going to cut out this hood. So as you guys saw the indent for like a kind of like the air scoop or the whatever the heck you want to call it on the hood, that's what we're going to use for our guide. I thought it was in the perfect place. It was already centered. There was already 3 lines made for me. All I had to do was get some line tape and we were good to go. So as we see here, we're going to take some of our lining tape here that you normally would probably use for paint, and it was the perfect thing because it was just big enough to keep you in the lines, but it was also small enough that you could work with it and get it into places, because using the thick painter's tape can sometimes be a pain in the rear end. I know a lot of you would agree. Once that was ready to go, we did use a big cutting wheel, and I did make a mistake by cutting into the car a little bit, but it's okay. It kind of went with the theme of the car, and also it gave it some more character. So guys, a lot of you are probably wondering, how are we going to give this car away? The last couple years, we've given cars to people that I've known. We've given cars away in raffles, and this year, I think I want to do the same. We're going to do a raffle.
Meanwhile, back in the fish tank.
With that said, guys, the raffle that I want to do, I think we're going to do favorite comment again. So we're just going to do a keyword of, let's just do MLC 6. That's all you got to say. If you put MLC 6 in the comments, you have a chance to enter to win. Honestly, if you just comment, you have a chance to win. I would love to share another car with you guys. This one is honestly one of those builds that was just over time and I put together. It wasn't my most favorite build, but I was just glad that I was able to take part with you guys and be able to create something awesome. So guys, lastly, if you guys want a chance to win this car, just comment MLC 6. That's all you got to do, and you're entered to win. Excuse me. With that said, I will give you guys until Friday to comment, and once on Friday, we will draw, and I will present it in the community chat who our winner is. Alright guys, let's jump back to the video. As you guys see here, the paint is done. The car in this stage was clear coated. It was pre-damaged, and it honestly looks great. It really came together with the paint. I really didn't know how I wanted to do this. I kind of wanted to make a rusty car, but we did that a couple years ago, and I was like, let's change it up. Something else that was really cool with this car is the details were really minimum. Like, all we had to do was the rear taillights and pretty much door handles. And after that, it was ready for some details on the rear taillights, and we were done. Once all that dried, we're going to start where we began with this pretty sad looking Hot Wheels Porsche 924. And today I really think we did transform this car into something awesome and amazing. And guys, I don't want you to wait any longer. Let's go see what we finished with. And guys, here is our entry for the MLC Porsche 6 with Maple Leaf Customs annual Porsche Build-Off giveaway. So as you guys see here, this car has changed a lot. I know it wasn't the best looking to begin with. We made it even raddier. We put some bigger tires on it, and we made an engine come out of the hood. Honestly, what a very cool car and build. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry that the video was delayed this year, but here is what we got for you guys this year. Honestly, really cool car, fun car, and I can't wait to see who wins this car for you guys. Remember, all you got to do is comment MLC6, and you have a chance to win. Good luck, everybody.